All right. We've made it to week 2 of Director Bound. Congratulations. Okay, so we've got some success stories. I know we have a lot of people talking to other individuals about joining our team. That's amazing. Can't wait. So just a reminder, keep tracking your contacts and reaching out. So some of the requirements, as a reminder, are 5 active in your downline, $5,000 total in sales, $750 in personal sales, and $150 in sales equals you are active. So fast track bonuses. Y'all just look at that for a second. It is awesome. It is life-changing. It is amazing. And Michelle and I are going to get that bonus again next month on the 7th. The 7th is when you get those bonuses. So mindset matter. Everyone in this group said they want to promote to director and have set a target date for that promotion. The truth is, some of you will achieve your goal on the date you set, and others will miss your first target date. I want you to think about what might hold you back from achieving that goal. There really is one thing that holds people back from having the success they are looking for. Fear. What does fear stand for? False evidence appearing real. Most fear is self-created and can easily become self-limiting. We're often under the impression that things outside of us cause our fear, when in reality, most of it begins with our thoughts and our beliefs. You can change the narrative of fear when you realize the source is in your mind. Taking action is another cure for fear. Let's do an activity to help you overcome that fear. So I want you to write down one thing that you fear as it relates to promoting to director. And then take that statement and reframe the narrative. So for example, if your fear is not being able to recruit 5 members, we're going to say, when I ask enough people, I can easily recruit 5 new members. Let's expand on the creating positive narratives and talk about affirmations. Positive affirmations are statements or phrases you repeat to yourself that describe a specific positive outcome. So it's August 14th, and I'm the director of a strong and growing team that I am proud to lead. Always remember, your brain isn't as smart as you think it is. Why? Because your brain will believe anything you tell it. If you tell it often enough, your brain will believe anything you tell it if you tell it often enough. What are you telling your brain every day? Positive affirmations, they work. We'll do some more next week on the video. So let's talk about booking parties. Booking parties at your parties is amazing. So parties are the most efficient place to book. Your goal is to get at least 3 bookings from every party. Host coaching is one of the most important elements of successfully securing bookings at parties. So by creating that partnership with your host, you'll find success in sales, booking, and recruiting. Let's talk about some other things you can do at your parties. So here are some thought starters. Encourage virtual and in-person hosts to be actively involved in the party. So feature a power tool and share how to get it at a discount or free. Share all the benefits of hosting at every party and lead with free. Personally invite everyone to host during checkout. Offer party themes to spark interest. Use drawing slips or virtual parties. create an online survey to learn about guest interests. A good way to do this is the Google form. And we do this, I believe it's shared in I know it's shared in the Waymakers, but I also believe it's shared in Making the Way, the Director Bound group. But I'll make sure and post it again. So be sure to send your rock star and wish list messages to everyone you have already talked to in the party, but also send thank you messages to all the members in the party. I send thank you messages at the end of the party to everybody, and just a reminder for them to either book or place an order or both. So for every 4, be sure to add 1 more. That is our goal. So some of the other ones are you can use some of the booking images and the marketing imagery. You can, so for example, you can say, thank you for your order and being what I like to call a rock star party guest in your host's name's party. You're commenting and participating, which makes other people want to participate too. Rockstar guests like you are just the kind of people I love to work with as a host. I'm sure you probably have tons of products on your wish list. Have a quick question. Can I help you earn them for free or at a discount? So we also ask our hosts to reach out to 5 or 10 guests to encourage them to book. And the challenge is to get at least 3 bookings for the extra gift, which they're working on changing that a little bit. So it's going to be easier for your host to want to reach out to more people and get those host rewards because they get that future party pick. Surprise the host booking message. So you can say, thanks for joining blank's party. I hope you're having fun. Sarah gets a bonus for each booking that comes from her party. And when there are 3 bookings, they'll get another bonus for me. Would you like to surprise them by being one of the first to book? It's all online and very easy. You can do a fundraiser for a charity or organization or earn free and discounted products for yourself. Stop. Most of my hosts earn more than blank in free and discounted products. Please, please, please use your amount. That is so important. And to find that, you can go on your consultant corner and then go to consultant summary, and it's in there. If you need help, we will help you find that. But then you would say, I have blank dates available, so what do you think? Whenever they send these flag statements, these are the ones you want to be sending messages to. So like, I love to cook. I want to stay home. I could always use some extra income. Oh my goodness, I love PC. Definitely be sending those rockstar messages to them. So when you focus on 4 and 1, you'll recruit 1 person from every 4 parties you hold. To do that, you'll need to identify 3 to 5 recruits from every party. That means you want to be intentional and recruiting. Remember, there are recruits at every party, but is there a recruiter? Oops. There you go. Here's some thoughts to starters. First guests to arrive, guests who offer to help at an in-person party. I know that we're not doing those right now, but those rock star guests, anyone who mentions the flag statements, those are the ones you're going to want to go for possible recruiting and sending those rock star messages and such. So to get a commitment, this is where you inform guests about the benefits of the business. This can be through Ask Me Anything posts, guessing games, telling your story, or using video testimonies. So share your story at your virtual and your in-person parties. For virtual parties, I like to create a post or go live. A lot of times, though, for my story, I share a pre-recorded video. And so I just keep it short and sweet, and this creates a desire for the opportunity. We can use recruiting posts like those Why Pampered Chef posts and kit photos on different days. You want to be offering the business every single day. It doesn't have to be big in your face or anything, but you want to have something about the business in your parties every single day. So invite them to learn more. This is where you invite them to the look and learns and things like that. You can invite them to play a game that opens up communication, like the how many marshmallows are in the cast iron, how many coffee beans are in the cold brew pitcher. Those that just allow them to communicate with you. You can start it off with a simple, hey, thanks. Are you having a good time at the party? So inquire. This is when you inquire about any questions guests may have about the business. You can do this through text, messenger, or even a quick phone call. Have they looked at your website? What questions do they have? What appeals to them about joining Pampered Chef? What kit would they choose? Are they ready to get started, or do they still have some more questions? So you want to smash all of the no's. Have you ever thought about kind of a consultant? Let me just tell you this. Most of the time, they will say no. And that is when you reach out to your director, because they'll say no blank. Because I don't have enough time, or I work too much, or I have 3 kids, or my hair's pink. I don't know. They will come up with a question or a response, and most of the time it is no, and that is okay, because you're going to smash that no. So I always say, like, if you had extra money, how would that benefit you? Or, so what's holding you back? What's really holding you back? But you can say, to personalize your message on what you've learned about your guests during the party. This is important. You can say, Taylor, you've been on my mind. I know you mentioned your current work-life balance was feeling a little bit out of control and you were looking for a change in your job. I think a Pampered Chef business might be good for you, and here's why. It can be so hard to find the flexibility you need in a 9-to-5 job. Been there. What if you could still do something you love with a flexible income that lets you spend more time with your family? I'd love to tell you more. Do you have 5 minutes to chat with me? I'm free now or around 2 o'clock. If they aren't sure or they don't respond, you can send them to your Be a Consultant page on your website and encourage them to check out the perks and the testimonies on the great kits. Then schedule a time for follow-up or invite them to an opportunity event, which we're having another one soon. I believe it's next week. So, and there's more wording on all of this posted in the Google Drive. So not everyone you invite to the opportunity event will say yes. So intentional follow-up is very important. Connect with your upline right away so they can help you get a yes. If you send a screenshot of your conversation you're having with the potential consultant, we can hopefully help you navigate those waters. So, your homework this week. Watch the video that we're going to post. Make 3 lists, your contacts, your follow-ups, your hot list recruits, and keep up with your 30 contacts a day. We also want you to write your story and record it and send it to me. You don't necessarily have to write it down, but please somehow record it. We are needing at least 4 of you to make a post in our Look and Learn of your story. I know many of you probably saw mine and Michelle's this past week, so we would love to do a very similar thing with y'all this next week. They can be pre-recorded. It's not a big deal. We just need you to schedule it in the Look and Learn. So thanks, guys. Have a great night.